Greg Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams for what should be a terrific matchup here tonight. We're at Barclays Center in Brooklyn. Tonight, the Brooklyn Nets taking on the Boston Celtics. The Nets able to control the tip. We're underway in Brooklyn. To Jordan. Jay, 28 wins a year ago for the Nets, but a couple of individuals, they shined in their playing time.
8 wins better than the year before. And think about Jared Allen for this team. He is a new age 5, has the versatility and the speed to run the court. And then you think about a guy like Spencer Dinwiddie, who actually got drafted in the 2nd round and actually gambled on himself, had a horrific knee injury. To see the kind of minutes due to the injuries that he played and the level that he played at, this team is on their way.
Nothing going here on that drive. The Nets have the rebound. Irving into the front court. He'll run the offense. Durant to Irving. And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. The results, he's going to the line.
Trust me, you want to avoid early foul trouble. Take that one as a warning.
First free throw is good. No back-to-back free throws here. He missed the second. Into the front court, it's Walker. Down by 1. Short jumper won't go down.
And it's never a great thing when you're talking to yourself the entire next possession about the shot you just missed. Now you know you're in that player's head mentally.
Celtics have it. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Gordon Hayward at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. For his career, 82%. Free throw up and good. Gives him a 2-point lead. Into the front court, it's Irving. Looking to make something happen. A scary sight. DeAndre Jordan with the putback slam.
That's a DJ we all know and love.
Missed the foul shot. Walker to Hayward. 5 to shoot. Yes, tough shot. It's got to go up to go in.
That was a tough shot. The guy was in your pocket. He even contested the shot. Everything was going according to plan until then.
To Dinwiddie. Jason Tatum sends it away. Out of bounds the call. Last touch by Jason Tatum. Jay Williams, kid from Jersey, rooted for the Nets growing up. And where do you live now? Brooklyn.
Of course, I'm following my favorite team, and these comments are probably going to sound biased because they are. But Brooklyn is a completely different place. Only 5 minutes outside Manhattan. It almost feels like a suburb of the city. And the fact that it's culturally relevant, it just feels like Brooklyn is the new place to be.
DeAndre Jordan sends it away. And that one out of bounds off a net. The Celtics down to 4 in the shot clock. Has a chance. Doesn't get the bounce.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Irving to Dinwiddie. DeAndre Jordan, look out.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. Walker with the basketball. Down just a couple. That's out of bounds. Last touch by Tatum. Opposing coach is going to counter. Make some changes of his own. Irving brings the ball up court. Block shot.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Can't get past the defender. Knocked loose. Plays like that could turn a game around. Jordan, he shoots. Oh, off the mark. Kyrie Irving, 2 of 4 now.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Not that time. Dinwiddie into the front court. Leads 4. To Irving. Nothing going here on that drive. Irving to Dinwiddie. Going to launch beyond the arc. His first effort off the mark. To Walker. Missed a wide open look. Irving with the basketball. They lead it. 4-point game. To Jordan, down low. Shot from the lane, won't go. Walker. To Marcus Smart. You've got to get that one to go. It's Brooklyn's ball. Irving to Dinwiddie. Surveys the floor. Irving. Smothering D. And he's fouled. Couple of free throws coming up, Jay. Marcus Smart at the line for 2 shots. Shoots it at 75% for his career. And hits the first free throw. Second one off the mark. He goes 1 for 2. Kyrie across the timeline. Leads 3. To Dinwiddie. Irving. The Nets now with 4 to shoot. Defense making the ball handler work. Irving. That's off the side of the rim, no good.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Hayward to Marcus Smart. Here comes the screen. Gordon Hayward. That's how it's done. 2 for 3 now here in the first.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays, no one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Cashes in for two. Jay, you've known Kyrie Irving since he was a young man growing up in New Jersey. He's overcome a lot of obstacles, chief among them staying healthy and on the floor.
Yeah, Ed, he's been battling injuries since his freshman year of college, but the beautiful thing about Kyrie Irving is that he always loves the big stage. Making the game-winning shot in Game 7, he will continue to do so when he surrounds himself with great, inspiring leaders with the likes of such Kobe Bryant.
Has a look. It's no good. Great defense.
And that's how you close out on a shooter with a sense of urgency. The shooter was more worried about his landing space than he was the shot.
Irving to Dinwiddie. Oh, great defense there, forcing the pickup. A pass taken away by the Celtics. Not done yet. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
The ball in the hands of Kyrie Irving. And a pass stolen by Boston. Jay, for once, Trader Danny was Danny Ainge. Celtics didn't do that much, but Eastern Conference didn't see much change either.
Yeah, they didn't need to do anything if you're the Boston Celtics. You already have all the pieces to the puzzle. There's no doubt about it. The Celtics are now in the driver's seat.
Scores from the post.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
To Hayward. Lets it fly from long range. Tough shot. Well defended. Here's Irving into the front court. Up by 3. To Dinwiddie. Screen coming. Brooklyn with 4 to shoot. Knocks it down from mid-range.
I mean, I don't know how much better the defense has to play you on that one. The guy was right in your grill, and you still knocked it down.
Timeout Boston. They'll catch their breath in what's now a 5-point game. New blood coming in for both sides. Fires the 3, and the rebound comes down to Harris. Kyrie. It's Cantor with the board. To Marcus Smart. From the painted area, won't go down. To Jordan. Baseline drive to Irving. Kyrie Irving now 4 for 9. Simply put, when the ball's in Kyrie Irving's hands, magic could happen.
It's poetry in motion, and it's a situation in which the ball is attached to his body. He has it on a yo-yo. He can put the ball and dangle the ball out there for other people to think they have a chance, and in their mind they do, but in Kyrie's mind, the game is over.
The pass set it all up.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Celtics have it. To Marcus Smart. Here comes the screen.
Right. ISO.
To Cantor. And scores.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Irving into the front court. Lead stands at 7. To Jordan. To Irving. The Nets now with 4 to shoot. For 3. Won't go down. To Cantor. Nothing going here on that drive. No good. Into the front court, it's Irving. His team up by 7. Got it.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
Boston with the basketball to Jaylen Brown. To Cantor. Short jumper misses. Just inside the arc, at the buzzer. That'll do it for the first quarter. The Nets have the lead. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Ball's controlled by Boston. Walker to Cantor.
And you hate to say this, but this is the reality of the matter. Sometimes it takes guys a little while to warm up into the game. Seems like they finally found their rhythm in the second quarter.
Here comes the screen. Durant. To Irving. Durant. Kyrie. Well defended. Shot no good. If it was anyone else, they'd be back on the bench for taking that shot.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Walker. To Cantor. Driving right to the basket. Short jumper stays out.
Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player. You forced his follow-through to be cut short, which made him short-arm the shot.
Irving to Durant. Knocks it down off the step back. Have we ever seen anyone like KD?
Easy answer. No, he's the greatest offensive threat we've ever seen in the game. He has a 7'5" wingspan, and he's doing things that Russell Westbrook does with the ball. We've never seen it before.
Screen coming. To Kemba Walker. Boston with 4 to shoot. From long range. And he's fouled. Good play by the shooter.
You know what? That's an even better play by the defender. I like the foul there. Send a message. Nothing easy.
He's going to have to earn it now. First one goes down. second and 3 off the mark. Durant with the basketball up top. It's a 9-point lead. Down to 5 on the 24. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. And that one out of bounds off the net. Celtics have it. Nothing going here on that drive. Dinwiddie with the basketball. The lead stands at 9. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Big shout out to the athletic trainer for this team. It's obvious you've been doing all the preparation required of your team in the weight room in the offseason. Flex on them a little bit.
To Walker. Prince there for the rebound. Dinwiddie into the front court. It's an 11-point game. To Durant. To Dinwiddie. 5 seconds to shoot. Missed it. He always has the green light, but the defense was ready. To Jaylen Brown. To Cantor. And it's Cantor above the rim. Gotta love the rim rockers.
Gotta be careful, though. Don't hang on the rim too long. You might get a tee.
Brooklyn's got it. To Durant. Beyond the arc for 3. He engulfed him that time.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Screen coming. Nothing going here on that drive.
Watch the screen, watch the screen.
Walker. Deep right corner. 4-3. Brown with the 3 with a hand in his face.
Man, you making people dance out there? I see you with the footwork.
Dinwiddie with the basketball. Up by 6. To Durant. Down to 5. Down to 4 to shoot. Trying to cash in. Shot no good there by Dinwiddie. The follow won't go either.
What happened is he didn't balance himself off the defender. He didn't initiate contact. He allowed the contact to initiate him. We could break that down later in the broadcast, but that's why he missed that easy chip.
Nets have the basketball. Nice pass to set things up.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. Kemba Walker, defended by Kevin Durant. Knocked loose. Nets have it.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
To Durant. To Dinwiddie. Missed it. Almost a foul. They let it go. Count it.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Kyrie Irving controlling the offense. To Durant. Here comes the screen. Durant to Irving. Has a chance. And he knocks it down. Jay, nice look right there.
Here's a tip for your defense. You can't give him that much space. You have to push up into his personal space and make him play the majority of the possessions with his back to the basket. Because if you allow him to open up, there's no stopping him.
Kevin Durant tips it.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
To Irving. Nothing going here on that drive. From the outside, no good.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jumper.
To Kemba Walker. Shot clock, it's coming down to 4. Now down to 3 with the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
Old school equals high percentage.
Durant to Irving. Has a look. He's too good to leave that wide open. Defense has to communicate.
Man, he's got the defender out there tap dancing like that on national TV. That's not a good sign.
Walker to Hayward. Nothing going here on that drive. Short jumper won't go down. Kyrie Irving for 2. The shot almost. Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
He's a modern-day big that plays like a 6'2" guard. Scary.
Celtics have it. Probing the defense. To Walker. Give it to him. Kemba Walker. Tough shooting. Only 2 for 6 after that make. Now the Nets going to take a timeout as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter. We have both squads set to make some moves right now. To Durant. Irving. To Durant. Shot clock winding down. Kyrie lets it go. Gets a shot up off the mark.
And this is where you know you have the offense right where you want them. Every possession, all you see them doing is complaining to the ref, complaining to each other. You're making the game uncomfortable. That's the mark of a good defense.
Walker to Hayward. Trying to cash in. Hayward with a shot, no good. Irving with the basketball. His team on top by 8. To Durant. Kevin Durant, 3 for 6 now.
You can forget about it when he uses that 7'5" wingspan to attack the bucket.
Boston with the basketball. Walker to Cantor. Hayward to Kemba Walker. DeAndre Jordan swats it.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Durant across the timeline. Lead stands at 10. To Irving. Short jumper off the mark.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
Tatum's shot no good. Kyrie across the timeline. His team leads it by 10. To Durant. Has a chance? Not today.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Cantor to Marcus Smart. Here comes the screen. And a bad pass as it's taken away by the Nets. And now he's going to shoot a few more as he's fouled going up for it.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
Kevin Durant, a couple of free throws on the way. Career 88% from the line. First one, count it. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Walker into the front court. Counting down toward a minute to go in this first half. Nets have it. Plenty of contact. The shot no good. Across the timeline, it's Walker. Down a dozen. Gordon Hayward, that's how it's done. He's 3 for 7.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
To Durant. To Dinwiddie. For Durant, down low. KD follows up with the putback slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
Fires the 3. That's how you defend. Desperation shot here from half court. Time expires to end the first half, and the Nets enjoying some breathing room.
Thanks, fellas. Jalen here with with your halftime report. These are the guys getting buckets for the Brooklyn Nets. The Celtics did a lot of things wrong in that opening half.
At this point, it's all about pride and mental toughness. A comeback is not impossible, but it's also not likely.
Have a look at the leading scores for the Boston Celtics.
Game track. Second chance points. Player of the half.
DeAndre Jordan is doing everything he can on defense to get the win. He's blocking shots, he's getting steals, and he's setting the tone for his team.
Forget cold. This guy will be happy to be lukewarm at this point. He can't seem to get anything going.
Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
Back to Ed and Jay to bring you the second half action.
Ball's controlled by Boston. Oh, leaves the defender in the dust. Not that time.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome about turning an ankle on that landing.
Irving to Durant. Not that time. Into the front court, it's Walker. The deficit now up to a dozen. Hayward to Marcus Smart. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
Bulldog. Look, it ain't always going to be pretty, but this is a results-oriented business, and this dude will always give you a good ROI.
A drive down the lane, but the shot won't go.
Cultures have communication. Great cultures have teammates that are willing to push you to limits that maybe you didn't even see that you had. But right now, there's no leader on this team. Everybody's just going their separate ways.
Screen coming. DeAndre Jordan snatching it out of the air. That's his third block this evening.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Now to Jordan, down low. Oh, scary stuff from DeAndre Jordan. 4 out of 7.
Hey, one of the things I hear all the great teams say in the huddle, they say 1, 2, 3, no mercy. Now it's time for you to go even harder on the defensive end.
Nothing going here on that drive. Tatum. Deep 2 there, won't go.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
Durant to Dinwiddie. Down to 5 on the 24. And count the basket inside.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Walker with the basketball. Trailing by 14. Here comes the screen. Hayward to Walker. Oh, pass stolen by the Nets. Kyrie Irving lines it up for two. Shot won't go.
Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player. You forced his follow-through to be cut short, which made him short-arm the shot.
Walker to Marcus Smart. Has a look. Jumper's good.
The one thing we know for certain in this league, it doesn't matter how big the margin is, you can always put together a run and get back in this one.
Irving to Durant. Trying to cash in. The screen sets him up for two.
Bread and butter. And there are a few that can do it better off the screen.
Walker into the front court. 14-point deficit. The Celtics down to 4 in the shot clock. Doesn't have the touch. No good. Here's Irving into the front court. They lead it by 14. Good. Off a spin.
We got to tell our producer in the truck, you got to tag that highlight.
To Kemba Walker. Has a chance. Gets a look. Can't hit.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
To Hayward. Nothing going here on that drive. Kemba Walker. Tough matchup against Durant. Boston with 4 to shoot. Shot from in close. No good.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Nothing going here on that drive. Irving to Dinwiddie. Deep right corner. Irving. The jumper's off the mark. Celtics have it.
Hey, chest up, let's go.
Take stock of the floor. Give it to him. Kemba Walker, now 3 for 9.
Ed, here's a next level comment for you. K-Walk is one of the rare guys in the league today that blurs the lines between the streets and the league.
Irving. Short jumper stays out. Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the ring.
Across the timeline, it's Walker. His guys down big. DeAndre Jordan with a piece. 4th this contest.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Just off the mark.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win a defensive battle.
Now the Celtics going to use a timeout as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this 3rd quarter. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor.
Hey, locked up, locked up.
The rebound cleared by the Nets. Irving. Here's a chance from long range. Can't get the bounce. Brown with it up top. Down a bundle. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Jaylen Brown trying to cash in on a three-point play, shooting 66% in this contest. Oh, he can't connect. That's out. Last touch by Kyrie Irving. Walker. That's no good.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
Can't connect. Celtics have it. To Hayward. Deep left corner. The drive right to the basket. The Celtics down to 4 in the shot clock. Has a look. And he hits.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Irving into the front court. His guys leading by 14. Step through and the finish, Jay.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
To Jaylen Brown. Walker. He was smothered and still gets it to go down.
And when the ball gets the defense rotating from side to side, you're bound to find opportunities for each other.
Nice find for the basket.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
To Hayward. Walker to Hayward. Going to launch beyond the arc. They need something to go down. It's no good.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Here comes the screen. Irving. Man, that was a tough shot.
I love the pure confidence on that jumper. He takes that 3 despite the defender being right in front of his face. That's borderline disrespectful.
Play is stopped. Timeout Boston as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this third quarter. Some lineup changes now for both clubs. Gordon Hayward, that's how it's done. 4 out of 10.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Dinwiddie into the front court. His guys hold a commanding lead.
Pick. Off him, don't touch it, don't touch it.
Brooklyn with 4 to shoot. Lets it fly from long range. Misfires. It's no good. Hayward. It's good.
Here's a tip for your defense. You can't give him that much space. You have to push up into his personal space and make him play the majority of the possessions with his back to the basket. Because if you allow him to open up, there's no stopping.
Nothing going here on that drive. The Nets now with 4 to shoot. Dinwiddie shot, no good.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter. The next time, he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jumper.
Dinwiddie with the basketball. His team on top by 13. Scores from the post. Boston with the basketball. Great defense there, forcing the pickup. And a bad pass as it's taken away by the Nets. Deep 3 at the buzzer. That'll do it. Third quarter complete. It's been all Nets so far. Brooklyn basketball here as we start the fourth quarter. And this one, Jay, not totally in the win column yet. But with a double-digit lead, you have to like their chances.
I love when I start seeing fans exit the arena so early in this game, and I hear people say, this one should be in the bag. Well, guess what? It's never a guarantee. You have to be careful not to slow down the pace of the game and take the air out of the basketball. You have to put your foot on the gas and try to win this game with a sense of urgency.
Knocks down the first. Able to convert on both free throws. Ball's controlled by Boston. To Jaylen Brown. Probing the defense. Shot clock winding down. Shot by Hayward, no good. Into the front court, it's Irving. His guys holding the big lead. Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with the fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
To Hayward. Over to the right side. Fires the 3. Not that time. He missed it. The follow won't go either. To Irving. Trying to cash in. A scary sight. DeAndre Jordan with the putback slam.
That's the DJ we all know and love.
Celtics have it. To Hayward. Sizing up the defense. Here comes the screen. Nice pass to get things going.
Look, the most efficient offenses are the ones with the highest number of assists. There are only 5 teams in the league that average 25 assists or more.
Let's go. Let's play deep, play deep, play deep.
Irving to Jordan. DeAndre Jordan, look out. At this point, if it continues, it just may be good night, Irene.
And ooh, I like that Irene line.
There you go, Jay.
And sometimes as a player on the defensive end, Ed, you need to draw a line in the sand. You have to find a way to change the narrative because right now the constant theme has been too many easy buckets.
Jay, don't deny it. You're an old soul at heart.
Yeah, I still don't know who Irene is, though.
Me neither. Has a chance. Deep two there. Won't go.
Oh, I see how you're playing this chess match. That's what you keep doing defensively. Keep baiting him and luring him into shooting that jump shot. Exploit him.
Irving. And the rebound taken by Brown. Knocked loose. Picked up by the Nets. Won't go. Shemi Ojale rejects it.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Knocked loose. Has a look. Knocks it down from mid-range. Play is stopped. Timeout for Brooklyn as they'll talk things over here in this fourth quarter. Changes coming from both sides right now. Irving to Durant. A bad pass, and the Celtics have it.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
To Jaylen Brown. Nothing going here on that drive. Count the basket. He's feeling good. Defense has to get him out of his comfort zone.
I remember my high school coach said one man can't beat 5. Well, I'm telling you right now, he lied. I'm watching it happen in person.
Big kick right there.
Irving to Durant. Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
To Cantor. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
There you go, finally. Shoot your shot.
Kyrie with the rock. To Durant. Nothing going here on that drive. Add 2 more points. The defense had him, but the good shooters find a way.
From somebody who loved to score a lot himself, defensively, if you are guarding me in a parallel position, I can have whatever I want when I want. You have to force this guy to go one direction, make him go towards his weak hand, and then contest that shot.
Knocked loose. Boston with 4 to shoot. For 3. Not getting the bounce. Irving with the basketball. He'll run the offense.
That's me.
Drove the lane and finished drawing at the hoop on that one. How do you neutralize a threat like Kevin Durant?
Well, that weak side defender constantly has to shade Kevin Durant, and that primary defender, you have to funnel KD into help every single possession, contest shots, and hope that you can deter his vision and that he misses.
Kyrie across the timeline. Looking to make something happen. To Durant. Not that time. Work it down to Brown. Able to convert inside.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Now the Nets going to take a timeout as they'll make sure they're all on the same page here in the fourth quarter. Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. Durant to Irving. Won't go.
And you have to remember that your hand is part of the ball. There wasn't enough contact on that play for the refs to blow the whistle.
To Walker. The Celtics down to 4 in the shot clock. From long range. And Durant there to claim the rebound.
Hey, big screen right there, big screen.
Short jumper stays out.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
Here comes the screen. Boston with 4 to shoot. Tatum. Message received. Well defended.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
To Irving. Shot from the lane won't go. Into the front court, it's Walker. His guys down big. Irving brings the ball up court. Why even try that time?
I'm going to start calling him the windshield wiper, just erasing all the mistakes.
Time for some new personnel into the game. Irving to Durant. Irving to Dinwiddie. And he finishes at the rim.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. From the painted area, won't go down. Irving to Dinwiddie. Defense making the ball carrier work. Durant. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Walker with the basketball. Down a bundle. Could not throw it down. To Irving. A pass taken away by the Celtics.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Here comes the screen. Kemba Walker matched up with Durant. From the outside, no good.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
And he throws it down. Power play by DeAndre Jordan.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Walker to Hayward. Here comes the screen. Hayward. He was all over him.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Irving to Jordan. Short jumper won't go down.
Hey, this is my man right here. Y'all get yours. I got ball. I got ball.
Walker to Hayward. The Celtics down to 4 in the shot clock. Walker. Great defense, forcing the miss. Here's Irving into the front court. His guys hold a commanding lead. Here comes the screen. Irving. Down low to Jordan. And look out. At this point, they're twisting in the wind.
Were you looking for a response from me? Because I don't really know what else there is to even say. I mean, is this even a game? I mean, we should just start packing up and getting ready to go right now.
Substitution being made in this one. Trying to cash in, knocks it down off the step back. It's the Nets who are victorious as they cruise to win a game that was never really in doubt. That does it. For my partner Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so long, everyone.
David Rose here, and I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up. It wasn't surprising to see this team get the win. They did a great job of letting the fundamentals of basketball be the key to success. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Brooklyn Nets. The Celtics are no longer suffering through what was a big-time blowout. Losses like this become main discussion topics in the media. So hopefully this team is ready to answer the tough questions. It's not going to be fun.
Game track. Second chance points. Player of the game.
DeAndre Jordan wasn't satisfied with just getting steals. He had to insist on getting a bunch of blocks as well. Now that's what I call defense.
Who was cold?
What can you say about a guy like this? Except that he fits the title of this segment. He was definitely cold in this game. Here we go with the top 3 plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm